Hello everyone and welcome back to Coloring with Haley. It's time for me to show you a completed book flip through. I haven't done many of these. I think this is maybe only my fourth completed book, but it's Country Life Color by Colors by Kira Sherstneva. And you're just gonna have to bear with me. It's on the premium paper that's super reflective, so I'm gonna do my best to show you the pages. We start out with the swatch chart here in the front, which I didn't do. I just decided not to. I knew that I was only going to use my Bics and Sharpies throughout this entire book, and I just kind of had the colors lined up in my head, so I didn't fill in this swatch chart. And then it just gets right into it. The very first page here is the cover image, and this one was super cute. And I think these turn out really, really good with the Bic markers and the Sharpies. I like how they work on this paper more than I like how my Ohuhu and Cali Art markers work. But this was the cover page, and this one was really fun to do. And you can see, like, already a slight difference in my color choice and hers. I like to see what people interpret the colors as. You know, what I interpret as magenta might be different than what you interpret as magenta. So I still like to see what people do in color by number books. Next up we had this one. The dog with the geese and the cat. This one's cute. She did a lot of animals in here, and I like how she draws her animals as much as I like how she draws her girls. This was kind of a dark page, though. It had a lot of dark colors. This was my favorite page that I colored, this girl picking peaches. I don't know why, I just really, really love how this page turned out. I also really like the colored backgrounds that Kira did. Rather than just leaving these white, she picked a color for all of the backgrounds on every page, and I really like that. I think it makes the finished product look even better. But yes, this is my favorite page by far. This one just turned out so wonderful. I'm sorry if you keep hearing my phone going off. I'm going to move it. Alright, so next we have this Thanksgiving-y themed page. That's what I colored it for last year, was Thanksgiving. That was the only Thanksgiving page I could find because it had a turkey in it. So it was Thanksgiving to me. But the turkeys in the wheelbarrow and the turnips or beets down here. This was another kind of dark page. And you can tell I was starting to run out of my dark green and dark blue on this one, because they're starting to get a little scratchy. We've got this girl in the hay. She looks super cute, but I know her feet have to be really itchy in all that hay. It's like not very soft to walk on at all. Trust me. I like this page though. This is a really nice and colorful one. I like the pages where she uses the full palette somehow. This is not one of them. It's missing two colors, but it still is very bright and colorful. We have this page here, which I think was the very first page I colored in this book, because I got it for my birthday and I wanted to do kind of a fall themed page, and I felt like this one with the sunflowers and they're picking all of these vegetables like the pumpkins and the squash and like the turnips, I felt that it was very fall themed. Plus she's wearing like a jacket and he's wearing a sweater, so. This is the first one that I did. And then we have this one here with like the little goat or the little sheep. This one you can tell I was kind of running out of the light gray. I like the little sheep here. He's super cute. And I like all the butterflies on this page as well. She always does hers blue skies. We have the boy milking the cow. This one's really cute too, although I'm not sure if this is a bucket of milk or a bucket of water there. I love the little dog right here too, like this beagle. And I like all the birds in this one too. She did a lot of colorful birds on this page. And then we have the bird house. This one's not my favorite page. If I didn't want to finish this book so bad because I just had so much fun with the color by color concept, this would be a page that I probably wouldn't color in a normal book. You know, it just didn't really catch my attention that much. But I do like the dark green background. That was something a little bit different. We have this girl here watering the flowers. She always reminds me of a poodle because of her hairstyle. But I do like this page a lot. I think I'm saying that about all of them because I did like the whole book. But I really did like the poodle hair on her. It was just something different, and I liked the color that her sweater turned out. And then we've got to flip the book because the rest of these are this way. This is probably my second favorite page. I really like this cute couple, like at the picnic in the vineyard. This one is really nice. This one didn't use as many of the colors, but I still really like how it turned out. Just the way that Kira mixes the colors. I think she's really good at it. You know, you get some of the color by number books and you're like, gosh, those colors don't really go together that well. Why would the dress be that color and the skirt that color? But Kira seems to really understand what looks good, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And I did pick out a different marker from my Ohuhu markers to do his skin tone because I just wanted him and her to have a different skin tone. Just a little bit of something different. Here we have the cat house. When I colored this page, when I did my finished flip through, I think I said this is Michelle's house with all the cats. Michelle over at Kits and Caboodles. I know she finished this book this year too. I enjoyed coloring this one a lot. This is a really fun yellow house with the purple roof. Again, those colors, they work well together. This one was just so much fun to do. All the kitties hiding there. We have this girl with the horse. I really like this page, of course, having horses growing up. And then she's got the geese down here. I'm not the biggest fan of geese. Geese kind of scare me. They're a little bit aggressive. You know what I mean? They bite. They're not fun. So I would be getting on the horse to get away from the geese if that were me. This one is so cute. I love the tractor hauling all of the sheep in the back. I think maybe he's going to take them to a different pasture, like they're changing pastures, but I thought this one was just so cute. I love the little dog in the back window too. And this is one of the pages that uses every single color in the palette. I just love this one. So colorful, so bright, and just such a cute concept. They're being hauled somewhere. We have this girl here who's like watering her flowers, and the cat is kind of aggravated about it. We've got the rooster here, the dog here. We have this one again with a goose, although it's like a smaller looking goose. Maybe it's a bit friendlier. And he's sitting on the bike. This is a very spring page to me with all the flowers, you know, in the bike basket. And then we have this farmer's market page, which I really like because to me it seems like the rabbits are kind of stealing things. I mean, you can see the cabbages over here, but this rabbit, he's got one way down here. And she's bringing carrots, so I don't think he's bringing the cabbage with her. I think they're stealing it. And I think this one back here is about to take some of these apples. And so is this one. But this is such a cute page. I liked all of the vegetables. And again, this one is one that used all the colors. There was a lot going on in this one, but it doesn't feel too busy. It feels like it's just enough. We have this one, which is definitely how my house looks sometimes. The dog tracking the muddy footprints everywhere. We have like these tile floors that look like hardwood. And anytime it's rained outside, yeah, the dog tracks muddy prints everywhere. I don't let him on the furniture when he's muddy, though. I would be a little mad if that was my bed. But the cats are here. They're kind of looking a little innocent, you know, like that wasn't me that did that. We've got this girl with all the chickens that she's feeding. She's got the rooster there. All the hens. This is one that I had to break out an Ohuhu marker for because I used up all of my light green Bic markers and this was just a huge light green space. I needed to find something that I could actually color it with. This is another one that used all the colors. And then the last page was very fall themed. It was the last page I colored too because I started going in order in this book. The kids raking leaves. This was a good one, I think, to finish with. This one also used all of the colors. You can tell a lot, especially on the kids' clothing. I gave them the same skin tone on this page. Not really sure why I decided to, instead of going with the different skin tones like I had on previous pages where there were multiple people. On this one, I just decided to keep them the same. And then at the end, you just get a blank page. This was such a fun book to color, though. I really enjoyed the color by color aspect and how it turned out, especially on the people and the animals. Let me flip back to my favorite page here while I talk. There we go. I just really like how the outline of the color that she has put there looks with the way you matched, you know, your Bic markers or your Sharpies or whatever you're using. I just really like how it comes out, and it creates such a nice smooth picture that's a little bit elevated from a normal color by number. I know a lot of people like to do crayons and then outline it in markers. This creates kind of the same finished product, but it removes some of the steps for me and makes it a little bit easier. So if I'm lazy, you know, it still comes out looking really, really nice. I'm definitely going to be picking up her other two books that feature women. I think it's Women's World and then Fantasy something, maybe Women Fantasy Women. I'm definitely going to be picking up both of those because I really like those. I'm not sure how much I like the color by color books that kind of feature patterns, but I definitely really like these ones that actually feature dynamic scenes. I think they turn out so wonderful. Thank you guys for watching my finished flip through of this book. I definitely had a ton of fun coloring this one.